Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Mystic Moons. Today, we're going to start investigating a few things that have been happening around the United States. So, let's all prepare ourselves for an interesting set of series of psychic excursions. So, fasten your seatbelts and join me in this exploration into the ether. And with the help of the spirits, we can perhaps, most definitely, I guess, because it is very, very, very intriguing matter, was about former President Trump's assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. We hear many conflicting stories. In fact, even many people doubt that he was actually hit. So, we're going to take a trip to Butler, to the past, and to the future. Butler, Pennsylvania, and to the future, to wherever all the clues may lie. We're going to circle around in our space shuttle, in our psychic space shuttle, shuttle, and explore seriously. Because we know we're never going to hear a story as the truth. We're going to hear a series of stories. Are we going to ever hear the truth? Of course, if we dig enough, we will know. Now, we're taking this first part to see if Donald Trump was actually hit by a bullet on his ear. We want to know if that's real. The FBI Director Christopher Wray doubts it. Many, many people doubt it. I do not know the answer. I am just simply exploring with you events. And with the help of the spirits, we will find some more information. So, the first part we're going to do is find out if Donald Trump was actually hit by an assassin's bullet. If you are my subscribers, thank you very much for joining. Please lend your energy to this quest to find out. Certainly not going to turn on the news and say blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. We have to investigate. And if you're not a subscriber, well, please lend your support as well. Please lend your mindfulness into the ether. Spirit, please assist us. So let us just contemplate, energize, focus. Was Donald Trump actually hit in the ear by an assassin's bullet? Otherwise, if he was not, that was a staged event. So, was the assassination attempt real? Did Donald Trump get struck in the ear by an assassin's bullet? Was it real? Was it all a ploy? Was it just exuberance? Was it really a bullet? All right, we're going to take a few cards. We're going to pull a few cards and see if we can get, with the help of the spirit, the great spirit, and the lesser spirits too, if we can get intel, information. Was Donald Trump struck by an assassin's bullet. We'll take 4 cards. 4 random cards. And see. And let's just see if the spirit the first one we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Very strange card to have for an assassination attempt. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. This could be an affirmation. Again, a celebration, positive. He was. We have this 7 of Wands, the endless dispute of the reality of it. Or the struggle of the event. And we have this mystery, don't talk, quiet. This is quite, we're going to have to dive into this. We have a celebration, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 7 of Wands, fighting to keep on top, and we have the 2 of Swords, quiet, conspiracies, need to know. First of all, let's look at this 3 of Pentacles. See what this happy, joyous affirmation is. Was this, why is this so positive over here? And we have the Devil under this positiveness, an evil act, an evil positive. And we have this Sneak. We have a celebration, and we have the Sneak card and the Devil. A sneak. That is this very strange celebration, isn't it? The Devil and the 7 of Swords. Very strange, very loaded. This is not a celebration without guilt, this is not a happy celebration. This is a rather morbid, uncanny one. All right, let's look at this one, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's examine that basis. Why was it a hit? Why was it, and I don't mean a tactical hit, why was it notable? Why was it good for the, why was it? What kind of wheel is this? What kind of wheel of the hand of fate could this have been? The Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's see. Let's take this card and this one. Let's see. This one speaks more. Let's see what kind of wheel this is. Oh, upside down. Upside down. Well, I don't usually like inverts. However, we're going to see this is the Queen of Cups and this is the Knight of Pentacles. So it backfired. Ordinarily, the Knight of Pentacles would have something really hopeful to say to the world that would affect your worldly, your earthly continents, riches. And this is reverse. As well as this one, the Queen of Cups. So it was not a good thing to happen. Normally I would turn it over. I must have the whole deck in reverse. Not really. Let's see. Most of it is in reverse. No, actually not. We will leave that as it is. And let me adjust the cards because I'm not fond of reversals. Let's see. So, it was not a good thing to happen. It was not a... So far, the Wheel of Fortune with it was the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It has the reverse meaning of receptivity or emotional affirmations. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. This was not a good thing to have happened. This Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune is not a good wheel. And I would even go as so far as to say that it seems we all know that we can feel that the assassination was a planned event. Planned. And it's much more complicated than it appears or being discussed as being. And so the Three of Pentacles with the Devil and the Seven of Swords, the sneak card and the nastiness of the Devil, the planning and the ill fortune of the Devil, the uncanniness, the twisted fates, the twistedness of the Devil are very real. So the plot itself was very real. It was by no means fake. It was not fake. It was not fake. It was a planned event to spew chaos, discord. It was a message. And then we have, all right, so right away we know this is not a good wheel. This is an omen. This is a bad thing that happened. This wheel inverting the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It was set up for, it's a wheel of tragedy. It's a wheel of tragedy. It's a wheel of tragedy. Then when we have here the Seven of Wands, that in itself is descriptive. Fighting, never knowing a battle. This is a battle scene, and then the secrecy of it all. We have this secrecy, Two of Swords. Meaning the story is going to be going around and around with many different variables. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet, keep it quiet. So I would say, based on this, I don't think we have to dive into this Seven of Swords. The main thing was to look upon the positive aspects of it, and they have all, some of them, the positive Three of Pentacles. It is not a healthy positive, as you can see. And this wheel is a wheel of chaos, not of blessings. However, let's take one more quick look into the Two of Swords. Who benefits? Who benefits? All these things is matter. Reality or fantasy is who benefits. Who benefits? That's the mantra when things are done of this nature. Who benefits? However, we are asking, did he get struck by a bullet? So far, it seems to say yes, he did get struck. The assassination attempt was real. And it was a planned event. Planned event. All right. And we have the Five of Pentacles under this, the reason to be quiet, meaning it could be loss of respect, didn't get the target. It could also be humility. It also could be keep quiet. Keep quiet because it will lessen the effect. If too much information is put out, it will lessen the effect. And we have the Star. In the best interest of all involved, keeping quiet. Keep quiet because we will allow the healing process to continue to exist, as well as we will keep quiet. The real facts will not come out, and loss of status, loss here. This is a humbling experience. Humbling. It doesn't quite go with someone who said, I would be dead if I got shot by if they did not just get an ear. That is interesting, that this is the basis. And I sense with so much money being involved in the presidential campaign, this is not one of dealing with finances. This is more in terms of humility, loss of respect, humbling. And this, now that is rather strange. Did he or did he not get? Well, the point is essentially, was there an actual assassination attempt on Donald Trump? Yes, there was. There was an actual attempt on his life. And the real facts are like not forthcoming. Pinning it on one person, it was more than one person. We'll have to, but we are asking, did he get hit by a bullet? There's so many strange things connected with this. And I'm going to have to look at the Seven of Wands. So many strange feelings about this. Did he get hit? Did he get hit? We saw the blood, we saw it, and we saw the fist. If you weren't moved, you are not human. Alright. Let's see. Now, under the Seven of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords, struggle, despair. And we also have the King of Wands, the King of Swords, rather, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, the King of Swords is communication. Communication, talking, speaking, traveling by air, word. Trying to keep the narrative correct and feeling a certain way. The basis of that is to keep focus within what actually happened. What actually happened? What actually happened? Well, we know that it's a bum wheel. It is a wheel of despair. The Three of Pentacles celebration, the Wheel of Fortune is a bum wheel. It is a very bad message. It's a very, very, very bad experience. And the celebration was shrouded in devil energy and sneaky energy. So that is self-expressive. So those two things is a bad wheel and a bad celebration. Now in this struggle we have, again, we have sorrow and despair. And we have somebody wants to talk about it. Somebody wants to bare their soul and keep fighting. Fight, 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 fight. Well, it seems that, of course, whomever, whatever organization ordered the hit on the president does not, President Trump does not want the full story to emerge. And it's almost as though the full story in silence will not allow any healing to take place. I would say that some aspects of the assassination, the flag and the fist up in the air, that was decided later. And it's almost as though there's some great insanity happening. I mean, why, if you were just shot, would you want to like get up and put your fist out? Of course, you could be very pissed off, but it's very theatrical at the same time. That's why one wonders whether or not Donald Trump was actually shot. However, you would have to be totally insane to totally insane, to even be part of that type of scam. And we have so many negative aspects connected with the assassination. Obviously, its assassination is a negative event. It's negative. Now, it could be, why can't I get through to these people? It actually happened. There is a battle going on. So I'm going to say, yes, he was shot. He was shot. He was hit by the bullet. I see many, many antagonisms, and I see trying to keep this distraction of whether or not it was actually real. That's what it was. And the premise of wondering whether or not it was real is a distraction to not solve the case, to put more into it instead of who did it, who did it. So I would say, yes, he was shot. All right. So, because there's so much negativity on this hideous event, and the silence is talk and you lose, and also if you talk and discuss it, it's not going to allow the matter to be resolved. Therefore, you cannot have any healing, any conclusion. They do not want a conclusion. Yes. The basis of this is to keep this alive, the Seven of Wands. Keep the sorrow, keep the grief, keep the chaos. It's all this reading is all about chaos. It's all one way with a negative base. All right, so I say that based on this read, yes, Trump was actually shot. And it was theatrical. We do have Donald Trump is an actor, The Apprentice, and so forth and so on. But there is certain elements of this that happened and are real. So we'll have to dive more into this. Well, thank you very much, and we'll come back in a little bit for another part of this mystery. If you have any comments, please extend yourself, extend the comments. And if you wish to subscribe so we can find out exactly more what is happening in this strange, crazy time. Thank you very much.